What's going on, guys? In this video, we're looking at the big trade that went down today with the New York Rangers trading away their captain, Jacob Trouba, to the Anaheim Ducks for Vaakanainen and a 4th-round pick. Obviously, there were some rumors about this trade potentially happening this summer. A lot of people thought it was going to be my Detroit Red Wings, which is why we gave away Wallman for nothing, but it's a different story, I guess. As it turns out, the Rangers get this deal done with the Ducks after the start of the season. Obviously, the Rangers think they should be doing better than they are. Trouba's got a big contract, not really playing up to it. Now, in-game here with our roster, still 84 overall because he has had such a good physical game, which for a defensive defenseman is very important. Making $8 million there for 2 more years. He's got the gold back at you, the shot block, truculence, born leader. Again, not very offensive, but, one of the best hitters in the game. A lot of times that gets him in trouble with those high hits and stuff, but you can't argue that hitting ability. Also a good player for blocking shots. Having said that, not really worth $8 million. You'd probably be looking more at $4, maybe $5 million. Also, too, guys, this is kind of funny. So he's got a modified no trade in game. Luckily for us, the Ducks are a tradable team. Otherwise, I would screw the video over. But the Red Wings are also tradable. So that right there, not true to real life. But like I said, that works out well. Now, the Ducks are also interested in him, which I find, kind of interesting. But they do have a ton of cap space. He's only got 2 years left. They named Radko Gudas their captain. So clearly, they want those heavy hitters on defense. Now, Vaakanainen, who they get back the other way, no offense to him, is basically just a dude like, a number 6, more like a number 7 defenseman in game, 78 overall, 25. Really not a guy moving the needle for you. And then with that, they also give up a 2025 4th-round pick, which I just read will be the lower of the 2 fourths, which more than likely should be the Boston Bruins. I know they just fired their head coach and stuff, but likely will be them. So obviously, guys, this is mainly a cap dump. A lot of people thought, the Rangers were actually going to have to retain salary on Trouba to trade him away or take back another player. Like in the Red Wings trade, I think they're either going to retain some money or maybe take back Justin Holl, something like that. As it turns out, they're actually able to trade him away and get something in return in that 4th-round pick. Vaakanainen as well, could help them out as like a 6th or 7th guy. In game, it's not like this trade's going to go through, though. The value is still way on our side. Medium difficulty here. We'll take a shot. And yeah, oh, trade accepted. Or what am I saying? Yeah, of course, the Ducks are going to accept it, but Rangers are most likely not. Also, too, guys, within like an hour of this trade being completed, the Rangers then went and extended Igor Shesterkin. As you can see, he's on the last year of his $5.5 million contract. They signed him to an 8-year, $11.5 million deal, according to Elliot Friedman. Full no-move clause. So I'm just curious to see what he's asking for in-game if he'd accept that. In-game, he wants $9 million for 7 years, no clause. So I feel like $11.5 million for 8 years with a full no move, he's gonna have to say yes to. In his mind, we're overpaying $2.5 million, plus he gets the extra year and the full no move. Is this an instant accept? He still wants to think about it, okay. And there we go, guys. Shesterkin did accept the offer, which, like I said, I figured he was going to have to do. I will say, even though, I think the Rangers did well here, being able to trade away Trouba's contract and actually getting a return, I'm curious to see, what the locker room feels about this, trading away their captain. Who are they going to name as the future captain of the Rangers? Will they do that this season, or will they wait until next year? I know, usually guys aren't too happy about trading away the captain of your team, especially if your team's in a playoff spot. Like, if you're rebuilding, it makes sense, but I could see the players definitely being a little bit annoyed. And so after the trade, guys, here's an updated look at the team. Obviously, no change here to the forward group. I should mention the latest EA update. Now, when you go through the edit line screen, the player face takes so long to load. I think you can maybe move around it faster, but the actual face takes much longer. So kind of like 2 trade-offs there. This is apparently intentional. I'm not sure how I feel about it. I think I'd rather just the face load faster. That way I can just see the guy that I'm looking at. I don't know. I don't just want, text on a screen. Defensively here, of course, is the big change. No Trouba. Top 4 still solid. Lindgren, Fox, Schneider, and Miller. And then on the bomb pair right now, I've got Jones and Vaakanainen. Again, you could sub in Mancini there. We'll see, who's the 6th guy for the Rangers. Of course, Shesterkin going to be there for the next 8 years. Arguably the best goalie in the NHL, so I do think that's a good extension by them. Also, too, guys, forgot to mention with the latest update, you're fine offering contract extensions throughout the season, but apparently your game might crash during the re-sign phase, so if you want to be safe, try getting all your contracts done before the start of the summer. That way you can just sim by that and hopefully, avoid any crashes. So now, guys, we're going to try the trade from the Anaheim Ducks perspective. Again, Jacob Trouba here, modified no trade. Luckily, still, will go to the Ducks. I don't think the Rangers are going to say yes to this, but you never know. Maybe in-game they are looking to, shed some salary for the Shesterkin extension, just like they did in real life, in which case we have a chance. They actually do want Vaakanainen. They also do want the Bruins' 4th-round pick. Again, though, medium difficulty, I just don't think it's even close. It would have to be at least 75% right now. We're looking at about half value, but we'll take a shot here. And yeah, trade is rejected, so in-game EA feels like Ducks won this, but like I said, in real life, I think it was fair, if not Rangers winning. And I'm just kind of curious, guys, would the Rangers accept a 2nd in Vaakanainen for Trouba? They already said no to a 3rd, and they still say no to a 2nd. Crazy, they think they deserve a 1st-round pick for Trouba. Or you know what, guys, we'll try adding the 2nd-round pick to the 4th, and now they say yes. So yeah, the game thinks the Rangers missed out on a full 2nd-round pick of value. I do not agree. Also, too, guys, one thing I want to mention in case you didn't know, you can actually now change your coach's scheme fit in franchise mode. You just go to talk to him here. As you can see, scheme fit is available. There is still, like, you know, their success to fail. It's not guaranteed to happen, but the option is there. I'm guessing maybe if your team's not playing as well, they're more open to actually, you know, changing that scheme fit. Same goes for the players. You have a conversation with them here going to on ice play. The first option there is scheme fit. Again, very risky for Toronto there, says no. I'm thinking because he's an older, you know, kind of more veteran player. I feel like a younger guy would be more willing to change his game if it does mean, you know, he gets a spot in your lineup. And after that trade, guys, here's what the Ducks lines might look like when healthy. So I got Zegras, Carlson, Terry on the first line, with Toronto, McTavish, Gauthier on the second. Honestly, in a couple years, when they are healthy, like, that's not a bad top six. Fabry, Strome, Killorn there on the third. One thing I'll say is, like, going through that line screen, I noticed not having the picture isn't the biggest deal. It's more so the fact I can't see their position or what hand they are unless I wait, you know, 3 seconds per player, which definitely is annoying. Now, defensively here, guys, we got Mintyukov, Zellweger on the top pair. Honestly, I'm not really sure who's going to miss out here. You got Trouba, Fowler, Dumoulin, Gudas, and they've also got Lacombe here scratched. And right now, he's actually playing top pair for the Ducks. They do have a couple injuries, like Mintyukov out right now, as well. They don't have, you know, Trouba out of the lineup. So, Ducks fans, let me know, you know, who you think's going to start. I don't know if you guys are seeing that chemistry leg there. I don't know. This latest update, I do not think made the game better. One of those things where it's like 1 step forward, 2 steps back. Now, lastly here, guys, I'll show what the Jacob Trouba looks like as a member of the Anaheim Ducks. Obviously, no longer wearing the C here. And so right, you guys can see him wearing that orange number 8, the Fanatics logo there. Still not as cool as the Adidas. And then right there, you actually have a look at his game face. Apart from his eyes being a little bit wild there, I guess isn't the worst. But that's going to do it, guys, for this video. Hopefully you enjoyed it. As always, let me know in the comment section which team you think won the trade. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a nice day. Goodbye.